So the greatest number in the entire state of Montana, probably the number 37.
There's some history with that,
There
right?
is a great deal of history with the number 37 for the Montana Grizzlies. That's the Montana legacy number. That number gets gifted and passed on. That jersey number gets gifted and passed on to a Montana-born and raised kid that plays for the Grizz. And this year,
Billings.
that kid is in Billings.
Yeah.
Trevin Gradney was the number 37 for the Grizz, a cornerback. You might see him at some point on the field making plays tomorrow afternoon. Our Mary Jane Glenn sat down with Trevin's dad to talk about what it means to see his son in the most famous number in the entire state of Montana. Good morning, Mary Jane.
I sat down with Joe Gradney yesterday, who played for Montana State University. He told me that you're either a Grizz fan or a Cats fan. There's no in between. There's no room for kind of liking one and kind of liking the other. But his son, Trevor Gradney, for the past 6 years has been playing for the University of Montana. And Joe told me that he thought he would never be in this situation. He just assumed Trevin would play for the Bobcats. While it was a tough pill to swallow at first, Joe always showed his support for whatever decision Trevin made. Joe is a proud father and said that this was the best decision Trevin could have made for himself. With him being captain this year and graduating with 2 degrees in December, his undergraduate in marketing and graduate in business. He was also given the honor of wearing the legacy number 37.
You know, it's a legacy number. It's a number that defines just kind of a hardworking kid, someone who's going to put in that extra time, make those sacrifices, for the betterment of the team. And that's the thing. When I've seen with Trevin, it's never been about Trevin. He's not a look at me type of kid. It's I'm gonna put my head down. I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna do what needs to be done, and that I think is kind of what embodies that 37.
At the end of the day, Trevin and Joe share a special bond of playing D1 football, and Joe cherishes being able to text his son before every game, give him advice, and cheer him on throughout the season. Joe swears that it feels like Trevin just played his first game yesterday, but in reality, he just played his last game. His final thoughts on Brawl of the Wild is it's a great chance for each team to fight for their schools and show Montanan pride. On Saturday, he is going to be rooting for Montana University, his son. Reporting live in Billings, I'm Mary Jane Glenn, Nonstop Local.